Huh? Hey, come back! Just wanna talk. This is gonna hurt.
Let's go, let's go!
Okay, we're clear. Did you hear that?
Oh no, you didn't. You think you can bully me?
For the thrill. Okay, we're clear.
Target neutralized.
sure I'd call it smooth, but it's taken care of.
Fair enough. I'll need a little time to finish assembling the gun. In the meantime, there's someone I want you to meet. His name is Dr. Zimmer, and he oversees the Institute's Synth Retention Bureau.
You can't be serious.
Perhaps I should elaborate. And what I'm about to tell you is confidential. Understood?
Of course. Go ahead.
Dr. Zimmer has an interesting history. While he may be the director of the Synth Retention Bureau, it's just a title at this point. As he's grown older, he's become a bit, I suppose, eccentric is the word. Zimmer spends most of his time these days on field missions outside the Institute, pretending to hunt synths. Something you should know about escaped synths is that many of them end up as entertainers. And, well, you get the picture. The reality is that Zimmer has switched sides, and he's willing to help us undermine the SRB.
I don't need his help.
Ah, but you do. If something goes wrong with the plan, a quick exit would be necessary. That's harder to pull off if you're surrounded by coursers. We'll need to disable the security guards patrolling the Institute, and only Zimmer has the means to do that. Talk to him for details, and you'll see what I mean.
Mission deactivated. Mission deactivated. Mission set is active.
Do what you gotta do.
Sorry, I'm other.
Our newest friend. You're always welcome. Yes?
Find that video and camera equipment yet?
Not yet. But I will.
Okay.
Just don't forget there's plenty of work to be done out there. I'm off the clock.
Okay.
You look like someone who needs a drink.
Let's see what you've got.
Let me know what you'd like.
Never mind.
Later then.
Is this really exciting, or is it just me?
Remember, finishing the bottle.
I should get back to work.
Plenty of food and drinks available.
Even though there might be a little food.
Can we hang out here for a while?
what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
All maintenance requests should be directed to the Facilities Division.
Let's get this directorate meeting over with before we speak further. It's important.
Call this a clean floor. Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the grime and dust?
My apologies, sir.
Let's get this directorate meeting over with before
Don't
we
make
speak further.
You're clearly defective, and I intend to report this.
It's important.
This is simple. We can use your components to make something that's actually useful.
Yes, sir.
Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is she doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ao has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
I have no idea what that is.
I'll admit I'm relieved. It's intended to be something of a classified project, which I'm sure means everyone already knows about it. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
What kind of compromises?
We have at times had to rely on drawing power from above-ground installations. It risks personnel and equipment, but no longer. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Whoa. Nuclear power? That's a disaster waiting to happen.
Not in our hands. I assure you this is the answer. This is the future. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir?
Yes, Dr. Ao. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I am not overly fond of putting my own mother in harm's way, she has proven more than capable of handling herself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
You can't be
Please,
serious.
everyone, please, I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
This can't be happening. I only just found you.
I've had the same thoughts more than a few times. But we cannot let this stop us. Our work must continue. We can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my mother as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Really?
Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? She isn't one of us. She isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my mother has already proven herself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
The latest synth generation is just amazing. Those guys in robotics are working miracles.
We don't usually welcome outsiders. I hope you can appreciate your good fortune.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once. I'm sorry, Mother. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
What would it mean, to be in charge?
Most divisions of the Institute are fairly autonomous, perfectly capable of functioning without intervention. Where those divisions interact, however, problems can arise. You'd lead the Directorate in setting policy, resolving disputes, and the like. There's no question that some of the Directorate, and the Institute at large, will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead, for all of us. But for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
Dr. Carlin's doing some amazing things with our genetically engineered crops.
New mission objective received.
Dr. Holdren.
I'm glad you're here. I'd like to conduct an experiment, but I need some assistance with it. I believe we can improve the growth rates of our crops by using mutated cells, such as those found in supermutants. To test this theory, I'll need a tissue sample from a particularly strong supermutant. I expect I'll eventually need several such samples, but let's just start with one.
That sounds pretty dangerous.
For someone as brave and skillful as yourself, I'm sure it will be a trifle.
You need a tissue sample from a strong super mutant. Got it.
That's right. Now remember, only a particularly hardy super mutant will fit the bill for this experiment. I don't need it right away, but if you do come across such a specimen, I'd be grateful if you could bring back a sample.
New mission objective received.
If you encounter a hazardous chemical
Sean?
spill,
I hope
please
you
alert the
realize how
facilities
important
division immediately.
mass fusion is to our overall goal.
Mission set is active.
temporary setback on the road to
Where's
freedom.
the runway? Hey, Prime. Good to see you up and running again.
Who's there?
Fuck!
Incoming.
Copy there. Main floor clear.
Your thoughts?
Communism is a lie.
What are you thinking about?
Honoring the fallen is the duty of every red-blooded American.
Any words of wisdom?
Accessing dictionary database. Entry. Democracy. A form of government in which the leader is chosen by vote, and everyone has equal rights.
That was it.
Victory is assured.
Time to put this oversized wind-up toy to work.
I am Liberty Prime. Designation, Liberty Prime, Mark 2. I am Liberty Prime. Designation, Liberty Prime, Mark 2. I am Liberty Prime. Designation, Liberty Prime, Mark 2. I am Liberty Prime. Designation, Liberty Prime, Mark 2. Designation, Liberty Prime, Mark 2. Designation, Liberty Prime, Mark 2. I am Liberty Prime. Designation, Liberty Prime, Mark 2. Designation, Liberty Prime, Mark 2. Designation, Liberty Prime, Mark 2. I am Liberty Prime. I am Liberty Prime. Designation, Liberty Prime, Mark 2.
How's it going?
I am Liberty Prime.
New location discovered.
Come out, you fucking pussy!
I think the coast is clear.
New location discovered.
Don't worry, I've got this.
Get ready.
Mission.
Over there! Get him!
Enemy contact!
Copy that. Main floor clear.
Hey, shithead. No, not you. Yeah, you.
a load of these.
Beautiful.
Did you hear that? Never gets old.
It's awesome.
Excellent. There we go. Make a move and I'll unload this lander. What a mess. Yes.
All right, let's do this.
Fuck.
Mission set is active. Mission deactivated.
From me?
Main floor clear.
Look, Tessa.
This one's mine.
Guard down for a second.
Look, Tessa. The orders come down straight from Captain West. Look, Tessa. The orders come down straight from Captain West. Clint has the command here, and that's just how it is. If you keep running your mouth off, he's gonna make an example of you to show that he's still in charge. And why do you think he picked you to deal with those Scorps down at Super Duper Mart? Now, maybe you got away with that shit back when you were running with Raiders, but Gunners stick to the chain of command. Besides, we wouldn't have been able to take Quincy without him. And you wouldn't have that sweet power armor. So get over it. Baker out.
Really? These idiots again?
You're gonna need to try harder than that.
Target neutralized.
Cover me!
Wrong move.
Copy that. Main floor clear. Down. Perfect.
You hear that? Looks like we're gonna get a free
Down for a second.
You've got company. We're done here then.
He's down.
Tough neighborhood.
Get ready.
Ugh. This never gets old.
Someone there?
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.